The day Donut Lab lost EVRYTHAG behind the scenes, Donut Lab knew. Their yields were unstable, their costs were rising, their timelines were slipping. Then came the announcement. QuantumScape confirms operational solid-state battery factory, not a press tease, not a concept or operational. That single word destroyed Donut Lab overnight. Funding dried up, partners paused, OEMs walked away, because automakers don't bet on almost, they bet on who can deliver first. Chapter 7: Why this changes EVs for VR. Let us talk consequences. If QuantumScape's factory output holds, EVs will gain 30 to 50% more range, 80% charging in minutes, dramatically improved cold weather performance, no liquid electrolyte fires, smaller, lighter battery packs. This isn't an upgrade, this is a reset. Every lithium-ion factory becomes outdated the moment this scales. Chapter 8: The Tesla Cuesto. Where does Tesla fit? Tesla isn't dead, not even close. But Tesla now faces a brutal reality. They must either license solid-state tech, acquire it, or build their own fast, and Elon Musk knows this. That's why Tesla has gone quiet on battery timelines, because for the first time, they're not leading the battery race. Chapter 9: Why Donut Lab couldn't survive. Donut Lab made one fatal mistake. They optimized for performance, not production. QuantumScape did the opposite, and in the real world, factories decide winners. Chapter 10: What happens in NXT. This factory is just the beginning. Next comes capacity expansion, cost reduction, automotive contracts, grid-scale storage, aviation applications, and once solid-state hits price parity, lithium-ion becomes legacy tech overnight. Outro: The future just arrived to 4 years. We waited 4 years, we doubted, and now quietly, without fireworks, the solid-state era has begun. Not in a lab, not in a prototype, but in a factory. And nothing in energy will ever be the same again. Asterisk: The phone calls that started at MIT and AJHT. The announcement didn't trend immediately. There was no flashy no Elon-style stage event, no dramatic unveiling, just a technical update. But inside the auto industry, phones started ringing at midnight. Volkswagen executives were briefed first, then internal engineering teams at Porsche, then Audi, then global procurement departments. Because what QuantumScape confirmed wasn't theoretical performance, it was process validation at manufacturing scale, and that changed everything. When production risk drops, automakers move fast. Chapter 12: WHAT. Operational really mayonnaise. Let's clarify something. Operational factory does not mean millions of cars instantly, unlimited supply overnight. Revolution. What it means is far more important. It means ceramic separators are being produced continuously. Multi-layer cell stacks are assembled automatically. Quality control is inline and repeatable. Yield rates are measurable. Cells survive real-world validation. That's the hardest barrier in battery history. Many companies can build 100 cells. Almost none can build 100,000 with identical performance. And QuantumScape quietly proved they could. Asterisk. Donut Lab's internal STRUG Gelen. Let's shift perspective inside Donut Lab headquarters. The mood had already changed months earlier. Engineers were fighting 3 invisible enemies: interface degradation, stack pressure, instability, yield collapse under scale in lab conditions. Their cells were impressive, but scaling revealed something brutal. Every additional layer increased defect probability, tiny cracks in ceramic structures, microscopic misalignment, thermal stress under repeated cycling, and when they tried increasing throughput, failure rates spiked. Investors didn't see it publicly, but internally, the burn rate was accelerating. Chapter 14: The yield problem that kills STR2PS. Here's the cold math. If your lab cell has 95% success rate, that sounds great. But in battery manufacturing, 95% is catastrophic. Real factories aim for 99.5% plus, because when you're producing hundreds of thousands of cells, that 4% difference equals millions in losses. Donut Lab's biggest challenge wasn't performance, it was consistency. And without consistency, OEM contracts freeze. Once OEMs pause, cash flow dies. For more than a decade, the world has been promised one thing: a battery that changes everything. Longer range, zero fires, faster charging, lower cost, and the end of lithium-ion as we know it. Many claimed they had it. Some showed prototypes, others chased headlines. But now, for the first time in history, someone has crossed the line from promise to production. And when they did, it didn't just shock the EV industry. It didn't just worry Tesla. It didn't just rewrite battery timelines. It obliterated Donut Lab. This is the story of how QuantumScape's first solid-state battery factory finally happened, and why it just changed the future of energy forever. Chapter 1: The solid-state war. Nobody saw COMANG for years. Solid-state batteries were treated like nuclear fusion. Always 5 years away. Always almost ready. Always impressive in the lab, impossible in the real world. Yet behind closed doors, A silent war was unfolding. On one side, venture-backed startups, viral press releases, stunning lab results, and one rising star. Donut Lab on the other, a quiet company in California, backed by Volkswagen, fueled by patience, not hype, and obsessed with one thing: manufacturing at scale. That company was QuantumScape. Chapter 2: Why Donut Lab?